Hello, and welcome to the Lavelle Time Works YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm wearing a Spaceman onesie. It is Christmas, so I'm just having a cozy day, wearing a fun onesie, just hanging out around the house. I just got a new band in for a watch, so I want to get that installed. The watch in question is a Citizen EcoDrive Navihawk. This band, it's a 23 millimeter wide rubber with a clasp, and the band that I had ripped, so I ordered a new one. And to get it to fit, you have to cut the rubber, so I'm going to show you how to take care of that. As you can see, I've got the watch here and that ripped piece on the end. I was able to super glue it, and it lasted for a day, which was all I needed it for an event. Just getting together with family and stuff. But I got a new band. I really do like how this band fits. I like how it looks on the watch. I think it's a really sleek look. And this band literally showed up yesterday in the mail. So basically this is a Christmas present to myself. New band, has a new clasp, which is nice. It also came with the tubes. There's these tubes that go inside of the rubber, I guess for extra strength. Again, it's Christmas. I'm just having a nice day here, relaxing in my onesie. Here's these pins, as you can see, or tubes. These are the tubes, so we'll be getting all of those installed. I've got this cutting board here because we actually do have to cut the rubber, and it'll make sense when you see it all take place. So we're going to start by taking the old band off. Now, I just received this within the last month, back from the Citizen Service Center. They put on a new crystal for me and installed a new pusher. There was a pusher missing when I got this watch. So yeah, nice little present, nice little treat for myself for Christmas. But it needs a new band. So as you can see, there is several different sections here that you can cut. If that's showing up on the camera, you can see these little bumps. And there's little metal bars inside. We'll have to push those out. And basically, I know which size I need to put this to, but I still want to show you the entire process, as it were. And as you can see, I'm going to need to cut off 2 bumps on this side and 2 bumps on this side. So I have to take off 4 sections, or 4 of these bars. But let's get this band installed, and then I'll show you how I would go about sizing this. So here we are. We've got the spring bars in the tubes in the rubber. This is a pretty straightforward installation. You shouldn't have to fight to size, not size, you shouldn't have to fight to shape the spring bars into the right spot. I know some bands, when they have these curved fittings on the end, it has to be exactly the right installation. There, that's in. See how easy that was? Some watches and spring bar combinations, they just don't want you to put it together yourself, with a simple tool anyway. But that's installed. I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and I will show you how I size this. So I have the watch on here, and as you can see, it is plenty loose. Now if you take a look here, what I always do is I'll pull the clasp up and just try to see how many spaces, like if you're doing links on a band. Same here with the rubber. You can kind of see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 sections of rubber that I could cut out of that to get this to fit me, but I'm going to start with 4. Obviously you can always cut more away. You can't add the rubber back. And on this band there is a micro adjustment, so I will be pushing that in, and that's where I will get the true sizing from for me. So I can always make it looser if I need to. So I've got this laid out on my bench here, and I need to cut off 2 sections, 2 of these bumps. So we got 1, 2, and on the back here there is a little arrow. I don't know if you can really see that or not on the camera, but there's an arrow pointing this way, which I guess, tells you to cut next to the bump this way. So it'd be 1, 2, so I need to cut on the outside of this third bump. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't have the tool here with me. They make a tool for cutting this kind of rubber. It's basically like a giant toenail clipper. I'm just going to use a knife here. And I'm going to go to the edge of that and out a little bit. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. And get to the edge of my cutting board here. And I'm just going to press down. It's nothing too stiff to cut. But as you can see, that is cut through. And the reason why I'm leaving this little extra bit on the end there instead of right up against the bump is that way I've got a little extra material still there. It should fit into the watch okay. We'll get to that when we get this all finished up. But that's that side done. I'm just going to repeat it over here. 1 bump, 2 bump. So I'm going to cut right here on the towards the outside. If this is the outside and this is the inside, I'm going to cut this towards the outside of that third bump. And again, I'm just giving myself a little bit of space, trying to make this perpendicular to the band. Now if you had like a straight edge razor blade or a utility knife blade outside of like a blade holder, you could just pop this on top, maybe hit it with a little hammer like that. That might help you cut if you don't have the strength to press down, and also that way you're not wobbling all over the place. So again, that's cut about 90% through. And there we go. This band is cut and should be 2 size for me. Now what I have to do is go inside of here, and there's these little metal bars. And I wish I had some pliers with me. I might have to get my sizing kit to get these pushed out. Basically there's these little metal bars in there. I guess it's for decoration and to just kind of help fill that space so that the rubber's not as floppy. But I need to get those pushed out. So I'm going to go get I've got like a sizing pin to strike those out. And we should be done. See how easy that is with the right tools? So now we're going to take our clasp with our spring bar. Get that spring bar in there, as you can see. I might have to trim that up in the future, but it seems like it's maybe just a hair too far. I don't think I'm going to notice that though. We'll see when I get it all together. Get the other spring bar there, and again I'm going to use the inside hole. When you're trying to size this to your arm, you should set it to the inside hole first, because then you can always make it looser that way. There we go. And again, same deal. With that little bit of extra rubber, it is pushing up against the mechanism right here. Closes fine. Try this on here. Should be okay. Perfect fit. And honestly, that's it. Simple tools. I had a knife. If you got a blade of some sort, nice sharp blade, you can cut the rubber. And I have my sizing, little pin punch, knock out those little metal bars, and then you can fit the spring bars in there. Last tip, again, put the band onto the inside clasp so it's tighter, so you cut less off potentially. If I was still on that outside one, it might have been 5 sections cut off, and then I can't make it looser. But with it on that inside one, I can loosen it if I need to, and that kind of acts as almost a section's worth of space. And that's really it. Looking good. Feels good. Nice fresh rubber, and it's got the Navihawk branding on it. Again, this watch I got fixed up from Citizen. Kind of a Christmas gift. I've had this watch sitting around for years. I thought I could get that button myself, but this watch is service center only, so literally cannot get parts for it. Had to send it to Citizen to get this fixed up. New crystal, new gaskets, new pusher, and it's basically a brand new watch now. I'm excited to wear this one in the future. Hopefully this video helped you. Happy holidays. Hopefully you guys are doing well and in good spirits. I just wanted to make a quick little video showing how to cut those straps. Hopefully I kind of gave you some insight, some of the dangers and risks of cutting off these sections. Try to play it safe. Take off one at a time if you're doing this yourself for the first time. Even if you need 6 of them off, take off one at a time. Try it on again, put it on the inside if your band has it. Other watches have this kind of band. One section at a time. Get used to making the cuts, and eventually you'll have it sized down to fit your arm perfect. Thanks for watching. Again, Lavelle Time Works. I do work on watches. If you need something done, repaired, custom work, let me know. I do all sorts of stuff here. I've got a Hamilton pocket watch I'm going to be working on soon. Really excited for that. It's one I've been looking for a long time. Still need a case for it, but I got the movement. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.